Cool smartphone video, and today we're having a look at this, the Micflip or Micflip from WinnerGear. It's a reversible micro USB cable. Now I know that a lot of you will point to this, which is a USB-C cable, which is now sort of the new boy in town, and it's the newly designed cable for basically plugging into the new smartphones that are coming out for charging, because it works in both ways. You don't have to sort of worry about which way up it's got to go in. However, for the majority of us, we're still using micro USB. Now this is a fully reversible cable. You can see here it's got a aluminium shell, it's got gold coating on the ports here. Here's a standard USB port that goes into your USB charger, or your wall charger, or your car charger, or indeed just a standard USB port. I've got it plugged into a laptop at the minute, so it's only going to be providing trickle charge. But you can see here the phone on the left should be powered up, and it should be charging. There we go, you can see it's charging up. However, thanks to this fully reversible cable here, you can see here it's plugged in as every USB cable would be, but I can unplug it, I can turn it around, and I can plug it back in again, and it still charges and it still works. Plug it back in again. Again, we've only got trickle charge on here, so it's, there you go. See, it works in both directions. The cable itself has got a lovely braided, tangle-free system here, so it's quite tough. It's not going to be found in a big clump of wires at the bottom of your drawer. And I decided to try it with a number of different phones, because some of the phones have got slightly differently configured micro USB ports. So here's an old HTC MyTouch, and it works fine in that. You can see the little orange light on there. That's charging, trickle charge. We've even got, this is the Intel powered orange San Diego, or San Diego, as they would say in, that's actually the micro HDMI port I'm trying to jam it into there, which is totally not going to work, as I would say in Anchorman. Anyway, so plug that into the bottom of there. I think this phone has been dead for a long time, so it's probably not a good example, and I may have to edit the video here, because this is probably just doing trickle charge. But it does show that it will plug in that way, and it will plug in that way. It is, in some cases, a little bit slightly more tough to plug in, but it's not in any way restrictive, and it's not going to cause you any great deals of problems. It's just a lot of these ports were only designed for a cable that plugs in one way, and not in both ways. But either way, it does charge the phones. Maybe not this one, which has been turned off for a good amount of years. But that's just to have a look at this, the WinnerGear Micflip or Micflip, a fully reversible micro USB cable, which I can indeed say does exactly what it says on the tin.